96.9 WXBQ, today's country, your 24-karat country favorites. Big fun happening at the Washington County Fair. It's all indoors. Ain't going to miss nothing with Tyler Rich. More with my man Drake Stevens on the way for you. Now, a good friend of mine, Michael Havens, who is a Star Wars collector, such as mine, and we've been talking about this of how nerdy I am, so he started this website for collectors of vintage Star Wars. He has grown exponentially. He's a great guy and a great friend, and he has a huge convention called the Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention. This is going on in Franklin, Tennessee, and you can go to my website and get all the details if you want to track on down there. And he's really doing it right. He's taking all of his own money and making this one of the biggest things ever. And of course, he's got William Shatner as a guest star, which is really awesome because listen, if we wouldn't have Star Wars if it wasn't for Star Trek and Mr. William Shatner. So he joins me on the phone right now. Very excited. Now, I have a question I've always wanted to ask you, sir.
Please.
What was the first time like for you when you very first got to step on a set? In, 1951, the Butler's Night Off, I believe?
Wow. Was that in?
Yeah, you played a cook, but what was that like getting to know that?
That's an interesting question. So, cast my mind back to what it was like. I must have been very afraid. Stage fright goes by many names, and it goes from absolute hysteria to butterflies and everything in between. I wasn't hysterical because if you're prepared, like anything else, if you're prepared, whether you're a lawyer or an athlete, that calms you a lot because you've done everything you can. So if the actor is well prepared, knows the words, which is the big thing, and knows where the words go and how to do them, the anxiety is less. But being in front of the camera is both good and bad. One is you're in close-up and everything counts, but the other thing is you can do it again. So I must have been very anxious, but calm in the knowledge that I prepared as well as I could.
At one point in your career, did you finally realize, wow, this is really taking off for me? This is really going to be something amazing. Was it before Star Trek?
Every time I've done that, whether it's as an actor or as a competitor in horses, it happened 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking as I'm riding in a sulky behind a trotting horse going at 40 miles an hour, my goodness, this is going well. And the horse broke, which took me out of the competition. The moment you allow your mind to go to, not bad, something terrible happens. It's a great, humiliating experience that reminds you, don't congratulate yourself until it's
over. Yeah, wow, there you go. A little bit of William Shatner. We want to thank him. And I'll share the conversation throughout the week. Some really cool stuff we got to chat about. It was really an honor. Once again, he's going to be down there in Franklin, Tennessee this weekend at a friend of mine's convention called the Imperial Commissary Collectors Convention. So go on down there. It's going to be a great time of success. I'm planning, well, no, actually, there's some plans have been changed, but it's going to be a big thing anyway. And Mr. Shatner, very gracious. He even did a request for us Saturday night, but there's a lot more of that conversation I want to share with you. We got meteorologist Alan Archer on the way for you. We got Dustin Lynch, too.
From backyard barbecues to